Coach Prime, man, Deion Sanders. What did y'all think about Deion Sanders? I gotta ask the chat this. What did y'all think about Coach Prime winning this weekend? I don't know if y'all keep up with sports or not, right? This is not an issue of keeping up with sports. I know, as y'all see, they are highly promoting and marketing Deion Sanders' residency at this school, right? They've been promoting it since he left Jackson State. Now he's at Colorado, and they are promoting it everywhere. And then they won they season opener against TSU on the road. So they was on the road against TCU, right? Excuse me, it was TCU, and they won on the road. What did y'all think about that? Did y'all see that? What's y'all opinions about what he doing? Brian say, real talk. Brian say he did his thing. OG Hollywood say, I'm still fighting this stitch machine. Oh, yeah. They getting their ass kicked. That stitch machine is gonna beat you up, man. So I'm gonna play this clip of Coach Prime, right? We gonna run this clip of Coach Prime, man. All right, that's the last play TCU had to extend the game. Coach Prime stopped him on fourth down, and the game is pretty much over. At this point, all they got to do is run the clock out, right? So at the moment in which he realized the game is not over, but the game is won, that he has secured the victory, man, this is Coach Prime's reaction.
It's over.
It's over.
Hey, let's put this shit away, man. Fuck.
And there it is, man. They won big time, man. My reaction to the Coach Prime thing is this, man. I'm like everybody else, man. I'm celebrating, man. Cause I grew up in the 90s. Deion, man, he played with San Francisco, he played with Atlanta, he played with the Cowboys. Wherever he went, man, nigga was a Deion Sanders fan. It's kind of like with Tom Brady, man. The nigga's Tom Brady fan. Nigga ain't a fan of the team that they own. Nigga is a fan of this personality of this person because he's so electric. So he also brings that to college football. And not only does he do that, not only is he doing that as a coach, this is what's beautiful about it. Not only is the cocky, showing off receiver who white folks really hated, flamboyant nigga of the 90s, not only is the flamboyant nigga of the 90s is a flamboyant coach now, guess what? He's a flamboyant father because he's able to coach his son on the same stage in which he's coaching on, man. This is black excellence at the highest level, man. I don't know what y'all looking at. I'm looking at a man that grew up, that achieved his goals. Not only did he achieve his goals and make somebody's life, he changed the whole course of his family life. And now he is coaching at college with his son now. And they winning. Come on, man. This shit is beautiful, bro. You ain't even got to be a sports fan, man, right? You ain't even got to be a sports fan. As much as the media make black men look, man, look at what he's doing, bro. And they coaching his son and inspiring these kids to be great, man. This shit is awesome. Now, I could get what some people that's been in coaching that may have more success of him, may have had more success than him or less success than him is mad about the manner in which he's coming out because he's stealing everybody's attention. You know what I'm saying? As they say right now, Colorado is the center of college football based on this storyline. And I just think it's beautiful to watch. Now, I had to get on the phone, though, and call my mentor. I had to get on the phone and call old Tar Scott. You know what I'm saying? A guy that played college football and that played college and NFL football and also coached for the Houston Texans, and asked him as a former player and a former coach, how do you feel about what Deion Sanders is doing right now? And Tar said, man, that shit is awesome. Straight up. As somebody that's coming from that background and in that field, Tar Scott let me know, man, that shit is awesome, and that shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? What he got going on and what he's doing. A lot of people appreciate that and inspired by that. Now, does that mean he gonna go on to win the championship of college? I don't know, right? So his next challenge is this. It's one thing to be the underdog, right? And you come up and lose. He's no longer the underdog. Everybody is paying attention. Now he is the target. Listen, they went into that game as 20-point underdogs and came out as winners. This week he goes to Nebraska and all eyeballs are on him. Now it's the time to see where you really at. Meaning the real test is gonna come is when they lose. CEO, why you say that, man? They ain't gonna lose, brother. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Nigga, they ain't gonna lose. Hold on. It's not that, bro. Listen. To be a good winner, you gotta know how to take a loss. To be a good winner, you have to know how to take a loss. You got to know how to recover from losing to be the best you could be. Oh, Mayweather 50-0. Nah, bro. Mayweather 50-0 in his professional fights, but he took some major losses. Go to the Olympics. The nigga got robbed in the Olympics. He's crying, nose bleeding, and everything, man. He hurt, but he knew how to take a loss. That shit made him a fucking champion. So that's going to be their real test to see when they take their first loss. If they don't, again, that's super amazing. But the real challenge and the real test going to come is when they lose the game they supposed to win. And that's when you're going to see if you're dealing with a national champion or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's the challenge there with Coach Prime, right? And that's just some stuff that I wanted to share about that and put out there about it. Let's see what's going on. Felicia Mason say Coach Prime is the GOAT. Very motivational. Yeah, very motivational. I mean, just from the father aspect of it, man, I think that shit is live, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is dope as hell. I mean, just from that father aspect of it. They youngsters definitely can relate him and appreciate his realness. It's amazing. Nebraska gonna be a hard test. Yeah. So the good thing is that Nebraska lost last week, from what I see, and now he up against Nebraska. Now he at home though. So in college, man, them home game. Well, in every sporting arena, home field advantage is always an advantage. So I think he gonna be able to ride that. But like I say, it's the game they lose that they supposed to win that's gonna test their will, because losing is a test of the will. So it's the game that they lose that they supposed to win is gonna test to see if they really a championship team or not. And that's what Coach Prime gonna have kind of like his hardest challenges, man. And that's what we there. You know what I'm saying, to see. Shout out to Cinderoni, man. They done entered the chat. You win some, you lose some. The point is to learn from your mistakes, and that makes you a winner. That's a fact. Johnny James, they shouting you out in the chat. They at home, and they going to win because they have a real superstar on their team. They just getting started. Yeah, man, I see it, man. I see they ain't playing. That they are up for the challenge, man. Matter of fact, man, we need to pull up what Deion Sanders' son said. Yeah. See, he said something dope about not believing in names. Yeah, he gave some real spiel about that. Like he don't get caught up in names. And I'm like, damn, and when he say names, he talking about name brands of people bragging or people saying that they are this or that, man. He say you gonna have to show me. I'm like, damn, homie really focused. He ain't doing no playing. He talking that talk. Like, yeah, you gonna have to show him, man. So he not caught up in lane. He say ain't nobody on the football field. Hold on, here we go. Here, I found the clip. So let's pull it up to where we got all here. Hold on.
Everybody on the field ain't going.
All right, let me run that back. Here we go, man. Let's see if I got it up right. Y'all bear with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that struggle pack, man. The CEO, man, with the 8th grade education, man. So y'all gotta let me. I'm stretching the limits of that 8th grade education right now. That motherfucker stretched out. So y'all chill out while this motherfucker busts at the seams. All right. So here go Deion Sanders' son explaining his mentality as they go into the Nebraska game. What's up, Terry Blue, man? Shout out to Dallas Global, man. I'm gonna bring you up here in a minute, Terry Blue, on YouTube when I talk about BG getting out and the different stuff, man. We definitely going to your page, man. We support Dallas Global over here.
First round. A lot of people on the field may not get drafted. So don't let people fear names. I don't fear names because I really don't care. But that's the biggest thing. When you fear names and you let, that's half the battle. You already losing. Dang, we playing TCU. I respect the university. I respect everything about them. But personally, I just never cared about names. I'll say the
I don't think y'all heard that, man. Listen what the man said. The man said he don't fear names. Listen, man. The man said he does not fear names. Did y'all hear that? The man said he does not fear names. Yes. Psychologically, he's saying he prepared for whatever, man. Now, I'll give y'all some penitentiary rules, right? This is what he's saying. This is penitentiary terms, man. Look, if you don't like what you're saying, punch me in the mouth. Yeah, I ain't worried about what you're talking about. Yeah, you can't sell me no wolf ticket. If you don't like what I'm saying, punch me in the mouth. That's what he's saying. He do not fear names, bro. We don't care about your school. We don't care about none of that. Ain't nobody on the field in the NFL. Everybody's trying to compete. So you're going to have to show up and you're going to have to whoop me to take my position. So now I don't know, man. I think, look here, college football in for a long ride fucking with that camp over there, man. That camp over there, they in for a long ride, man. Yeah. Colorado all the way, man. That look like that's what it's gonna be, man. We're gonna get into our next topic, man. But before we do, you already know, man. Let's pay some dues, man. This is what we do.
I'm not gonna lie and portray this ultimate poise like I've had it figured out. No, I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this is that I quit.
Nah, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. It's a real celebration. It's a dime block declaration. 59th and 5th Ave, granny house with vanilla wafers. It's the remedy to separation. Tupac of my generation. Blue pill in the fucking matrix. Red rose in the great pavement. Young black trapped and he can't change it. No, he a genius, he just can't claim it. Cause they left him no platforms to explain it. He frustrated, so he get faded. But deep down inside, he know you can't fade it.
Ermias.
Okay.
It's from East Africa. It's from Eritrea. She like, your name mean God will rise. And I thought that was dope.
I need some real reparations. Or I run up in your bank just for recreation. Dedication, hard work, plus patience. To some more of my sacrifice, I'm done waiting. Told you that I wasn't playing. Now you hear what I've been saying. Dedication. Dedication.
You know, I read somewhere that the highest human act is to inspire. And we all are in search of inspiration every day. So events like this and just opportunities to be able to either inspire or be inspired, I think is what creates movements. I look at it like, you know, we honor the people that ain't quit. We honor the people that stayed down.
Definitely, man. We honor the people that didn't quit. We honor the people that stayed down. Listen, man, I just dropped the ladder in the goddamn me chat, man. If you want to come on the show and talk about it, let's do it. Or call the number on the screen, man. Yeah, you can either come up on the show, tell me your thoughts about Coach Prime, man, or you could call into the show, tell me your thoughts about Coach Prime, man. I need to call my guy Tristan to see what his thoughts is, man. Yeah, we got to get some people on the show on Coach Prime, man. Coach Prime is dope, man. All the way around, man. Let's see what's going on, man. Let's call one of them sports enthusiasts.
What's up, Rob?
Man, I got you on live, man. I got a question for you.
What's up?
Man, what are your thoughts on, because you are Little League football coach, right? How long have you been coaching?
22 years.
22 years, man. And you do it for passion, like the love of watching kids grow and come up, right?
Yes, sir.
What is your take on Deion Sanders at the University of Colorado?
So initially, I didn't like him jumping from HBCU to the predominantly white institution, right? Because of what he sold to the HBCU. You know, like I thought I was under the impression that he was coming to revitalize it and make it as competitive as it used to be, because we used to have a lot of players get drafted out of the HBCU system. So that's what I thought he was coming to do, to rise up, you know, the whole system. But, you know, upon that investigation, I found out they was doing a lot of N-word stuff. You know what I mean? Money coming up missing. You know how we act.
Yeah, a lot of nigga shit. A lot. He brought a lot of money to the table, and it was going out the back door.
Right, and he wasn't taking no money either. You know, he was reallocating his funds back into the school, and then when he going to get into the board members, you know, the money gone. Or they selling out, packing out stadiums, and they tell them, you know, it's only this much. So, you know, Deion Prime is not a dumb player. This is one of the first athletes that marketed themselves before they even got drafted, right?
Right.
So going to the Colorado State. So he goes there and he does it his way. He don't go I'm gonna say he didn't bow down to the traditional ways. Any job he took, his rules was, we gotta do it my way. And they let him do it his way. He flipped the roster, the most transfers in the country, right? And we've seen the product of it this past Saturday. You know, a top quality program, top quality athletes. And the coach is gonna talk that shit to you after he's done it. You know, he talks shit to the reporters like he's under the shade tree chewing fat. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I see what he's doing, and I like the way he's doing it now. You know what I mean?
Okay, this is my take. So I don't know if you've been on the live or not. Here's my take about it, right? I know I got the backlash from going from an HBCU to Colorado, right? I saw that, right? Everybody saw that, right? And you know, I ain't go to college, so I don't give a fuck. I don't mean I'm just like, I'm not connected like that to understand what you fuck you mad about. But I get it. You just explained it. So, you know, I was unfortunate enough not to participate in college at all. So I don't know nothing about HBCUs or none of that shit, right? Either way. So to see him go on about his business, I'm like, shit, that's just prime time. He great. But man, my thing is this. Man, we couldn't have a better representation of a black father.
Right.
Of a former star athlete that was flamboyant, that people didn't like. He was the first Floyd Mayweather.
Correct.
Right? Do you see what I'm saying? A motherfucker people felt like was just a young punk asshole nigga with talent.
Yeah.
All right.
And you couldn't do nothing with it.
you couldn't do nothing with him. But now here he is, not in jail, not on no rape charges, not on no drug charges. Here he is 30 years later at college football, leading his son to victories. Come on, man. It don't get no better than that, man. I don't know if people know what they looking at, but I'm telling you, I see what I'm looking at, man.
If every daddy was their own prime time to their sons and they work within their world, right? The world would be a better place. You gonna be prime time to your kids, business owner, right?
Right.
You setting the bar. They can't be no less than that. You defining failure and success. And black fathers don't do that. I talk to a lot of fathers who just happy with their kids not going to the penitentiary and getting a job. They don't give a damn if he's working a job at McDonald's.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not saying that's bad, because whatever makes you
smile. But this is what I'm saying. We seeing this on the highest level. Now listen, right. You are a sports enthusiast, right? We done got many narratives. Think about Archie Manning, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning. Nigga, Archie never coached this. This is I'm like, listen, this is black excellence at the highest level. Think about the dynasty of Archie Manning and Eli Manning and Peyton Manning that the NFL sold to us, right? Yeah. Think of the narrative that they propped up for many years. And those two brothers was great. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, man, Deion on a hell of a track, man.
Part of their greatness, though, is because they complied with the system. Deion said, I'm making my own damn system.
Right.
Get with my system or get your motherfucking ass out the way.
Right.
Deion is redefining the system. So I ain't taking nothing away from the man because that's generational greatness, right?
Right.
But that Manning is a Manning at UT right now. He on the bench. If Deion would have took the path of the Mannings, Shadur Sanders would probably be third string on somebody's roster.
Third string on somebody's roster. Yeah, I'm just listen, man. I'm just on here talking, man. Industry talk say he only won one game. People are getting excited. In industry talk, I'm glad you said that, right? Because that's the same thing I said. I'm not looking at it industry talk from the game of football in that aspect. This is what I'm saying. It's college football. It's get very competitive. We not gonna know what that team is made of until that team take a loss. Right? Yeah, so I understand it from a competitive aspect. This team is not no championship team because they won one game. I get that. I'm not even speaking on it from that level, and we are not going to know what Deion Sanders' program is really made of until they take a loss, until they lose the game that they are supposed to win. Right? This is where you're going to see real character, real integrity, and if they are able to have championship quality year based on the way they take a loss. So I can agree with you, industry talk about that. What I'm saying is this: all antics, all hype aside, we're looking at a flamboyant 1990s player who white folks didn't like in the 90s. He's too flamboyant, too showing off. Here he is 30 years later as a father coaching his son on the highest level. I mean, not the highest level, but he has brought his son.
That's a Power 5. That's one of the traditions. That's a Power 5 university.
Power 5 university, bro. This is amazing for black men and black fathers doing it their way and still doing it the right way. So I'm saluting them for that.
Right way, and people, this is the part a lot of the public see and a lot of mainstream media ignore, right?
Right.
He talk a lot of shit, but everybody that ever played with Deion will tell you he's the hardest worker. So, I'm not a believer in putting cameras in the locker room and all this.
Right.
But we built in pressure because we want everybody to see the grind. See, these kids these days, they want the shine, they don't want the grind. That grind is hollow, right?
Right.
So he's showing them, not only do we talk this shit, but watch how we work. You feel me?
Right.
The same thing like you grind. If you choose to go to the club with 30 bands cash in your pocket, you can shine, but come watch how I work. And that's the part in the inside that I agree with. I don't agree with the cameras. I believe you grind in silence. You know what I mean? But,
right. Meaning like, yeah, I'm not able to put that much energy into documenting the process the way they are, right? Okay, I can see that. I get that. But what I'm saying is, and we are saying the same thing. I'm like, controversy aside, because that's controversy. And we know controversy sells, right? That's him. Yes, that's him shaking up the room. What I'm saying is, we looking at a nigga that people counted out. Nigga, you know, where's Andre Rising?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You know how many people that faded out of history that's out. Not only we don't know where Andre Rising, where his kids at. And I'm not bashing him to say he ain't taking care of them kids or nothing like that. What I'm saying is, man, we looking at black excellence as it relates to fatherhood and a black man doing it his way his whole life and passing that on to his kids and still winning. That shit is amazing, bro. Fuck Colorado, fuck college football, fuck all that shit. I'm saying that shit is amazing, nigga.
There's a part I seen on the interview, and they talked to his son Shador about the pressure and this, that, and third. And he said, man, I'm a Sanders. Pressure don't bother us. He put his family name in front of whatever issue they brought in front of him. You know what I mean?
Right.
That sense of pride that us in the black community don't have no more. You know, we don't have, like we tell them, hey man, what's your name? You know, hey man, you a Hockley. Hey man, you a Sanders. You know what I mean? And that's the pride that we need to bring back to our community. Proud of ourselves. We ain't got to go out and seek approval. We proud of ourselves, and we're going to show y'all how proud we are. We're going to show y'all how we grind, and we're going to talk shit after we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that is black excellence. It's never been a period in black history where we weren't talking shit and winning. When we was winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's black excellence. So I got Curtis Dorsey. He made a good point. He said the unfortunate thing is the goalpost is going to constantly keep being moved. The team only won one game last year. Everyone is going to move the goalpost every week. Now, that part of it, Curtis, you're right, because that's the curse of being so public, right? That's the curse of, and that's why I say, I know you probably just tuning in, but that's what I was saying a few minutes ago. The real test of this team is going to be when they lose, right? The real test of Colorado and the real test of Deion Sanders' program is when they lose the game they supposed to win, right? That is going to be their test. But athletics, wins and losses aside, it's amazing to see a black father do this with his son. Archie Manning couldn't do this with his sons. Yeah, the narrative of legacy and lineage that we are given about the Caucasian players is not given to us like that with the black players. And man, listen to him. He is doing that.
And he's extending. Now look, one of my former players, right? I
Right.
don't want to drop his name on the internet. 2 weeks after Prime took that job, he was on campus. Prime came and got him. He was on campus recruiting him.
Right.
So Prime has been in G County. You
Right.
know what I mean? He's doing the work, and unfortunately, the outside want to see how they deal with adversity, right?
Right.
I have never seen Deion let failure because he has had failures. Now, let's not get it twisted.
Oh, no, you can only get there. Listen, the failures make you who you are. Nigga, I'm here because I failed for 8 years in prison. Nigga say, yeah, nigga, ain't no motherfucking Alice in Wonderland, no motherfucking Cinderella story.
Deion has hit rock bottom before and even attempted suicide. And he talked about it and made it look good.
Right.
Because look where I'm at now, you know, and I think they got the right man for it. I hope this get duplicated. But unfortunately, the system not going to let this keep going. He has flipped the system upside down. And we all know anybody, you know, I'm not no politic ass person, but the reason why Trump is celebrated is because he flipped the system upside down.
Right.
Deion Sanders did the same thing Trump did to the world. I fuck y'all way, I'm gonna do it my way. And I got a big ass following behind.
I got somebody asking, man, you done threw it out there, so you got to follow it up, man. You done let the cat out the bag. Dre Bands on YouTube asked a question. He He's saying Deion Sanders recruited in G County.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a minor. I don't want to put the kid name and all that out there. I'm good friends with his father, and that's one of my babies. But yes.
Okay, yeah, you ain't gotta put the kid name out there.
And 2 weeks after prime time took the job, that kid was in there in Colorado at the spring game in the snow. And they had the Colorado jersey on. I'm talking about the 40 spirit. Deion treated him like a king.
Right.
I'm telling his daddy to sign the papers. After that game, I'm man, sign the papers. sign the papers, man.
Facts.
Just to be a part of the excellence. You know what I mean? Just
yeah.
To be a part, I got a kid in college. You know, you got a nephew in college, right?
Right.
That making to the NFL, you got 3% chance of making to the NFL. But it's 100% chance your ass going to this world, this real world.
Facts.
You gotta know what you gotta see somebody look like you do this shit and see how he do.
Right. Yeah, you able to get the experience and able to learn that. Like I told Roger when he went to college, because a few years back when Instagram was really popping, motherfucking was caught up on the idea that you don't have to go to college. Yeah, motherfucker, like college is a scam. Listen, bro, I'm not speaking up for the college education system. I'm speaking up for the college experience. It's people you're gonna meet in college that are gonna be vice presidents later in life. There's gonna be presidents later in life, and in that environment, that's the only environment like-minded people could come together, and then the branches go every which way throughout time. You want to be in that space so you could meet the next owner of Hewlett Packard or something like that. Yeah, and so college is the best experience for somebody coming out of high school. You need college, bro, and you need to be around people that's taking care of business.
On the back end, let me ask you this, and I know this may be in some people's eyes a poor comparison, but when you went to the penitentiary for the 8 years, you was exposed to a whole bunch of people out from all over the state of Texas, real live monsters.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Prison worked the same way, but it's the exact same thing. So like Hollywood and all these different people that I know now that are scattered throughout Texas, right? We all went through the prison system and we had these experiences, right? So we all know and we all have affiliation. So if they need shirts done, if they need transportation done, they need certain things done, they could reach out to me and I could reach out to them for certain things, right? Based on the experience of us going in there. But now we all was in there because crime brought us together, right? A felon brought us together. Imagine when you are in that predicament, like in college, where the environment is driven by success. Everybody is going to college to be successful. So you don't know who, man, I miss college, right? Yeah, like, man, that's a hell of a connection to have. And that's where the worth is in college, is right there. I don't know much about the education, but the experience is way more valuable than that piece of paper you get.
Yeah, I would say, even if you just go for a year, everybody, man, see, I mean, come on, man, you poor, they give you financial aid.
Right.
I believe every kid, go do a year down there.
Right.
Go do a year. There's so many people that done a year and then came back with game and started their own business or started, networking into whatever they was interested in and made it visit. We was always raised to get off this island, man. Get off that island, man.
Right.
You gotta leave this island. We was raised to leave the island. Now, some people left to college, some people went to the penitentiary. I never understood why them old heads call each other frat. Remember that shit, Rob?
Yeah.
Frat. I'm like, man, what the fuck they call
we frat.
Now they call each other frat. No, that's a fraternity.
It's a fraternity.
And I get that, man. I don't advise nobody to send their kids to the penitentiary, but I do advise I don't care if it's job code or work program, wherever. Leave your environment to be exposed to more people because that enhances your hustle.
To be exposed to more people. Everything works like that. College, prison, Job Corps, the military. I mean, everything works just like that. Be around people that are like-minded, and it's more important to be around people that are going places in life. You don't know where they gonna end up, and you don't know where your relationship's gonna take you. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to ask you that about Prime, and I wanted to make sure that because we get caught up in the hype of things, I wanted to make sure people was, you know, remove all the controversy, remove all the cameras.
See the main idea.
We're looking at a black father raising his son to be successful.
Yeah, 2 sons. And then that's the other thing. Like as a coach of the youth, Prime, I watched Prime coach Little League all the way up to college. You feel me?
Right.
Little League, high school, college.
Right.
I watched this man all the way through. My son's name is Peyton Deion Sanders. You feel me?
Come on, man.
That work ethic and what he put down in front of us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm all for it. You know, I hope he get duplicated.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, he putting a crack in that ceiling, man. Well, I appreciate you, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I got some more topics. I'm frying OG Percy ass tonight. He back in the skillet. Yeah, you know I'm back on my bullshit. I'll give you some good education, but then I'll kick you in your ass too, because that's better than college. So his ass back in the skillet. So yeah, man, tap in. I'm on the live, man. I'm finna go on to the next topic, man.
I'm gonna lock you in. I really appreciate it, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, man, there y'all have it, man. Right there, man. Prime, man, salute to you. Salute to Colorado. Win, lose, or draw. Keep raising your father. Keep raising successful black men out here. So that's dope. So whenever y'all arguing about Prime this year, because we gonna all argue about him, whenever the barbershop talk come up, whether you for or against him, let's salute the black man for bringing his legacy of high-level performance to the world with his son. Because there's many people's sons that be fucked up on drugs, that can't make it, that can't do this, and he has a successor, his own offspring. So let's celebrate that, man, with that black man, man. Let's do that, man. Yeah, let's do that, man.